again. So today you find me on the slightly damp banks of the River Severn, just up in Starport. This is Lincoln Lock in front of me there, and the weir's just sitting behind me. I've got two rods out on the right, one to a tree on the right that looks good for a bite for the barbel, and I've got that on just a pepper armour. And the central rod you can see there, I've got just a little bit further out, just in the flow, just in front of the weir. And that is on the double monster crab, big 16mm boilie on. So we're going for a decent one. And to the third rod, you can see, a bit of an eclectic mix. I've got a legend dead bait to the left, just to give it a bit of a mix up, gives a chance for something else. As I say, it's a little bit drizzly, but what a fantastic setting for fishing. I think anyone would be happy just to sit here on this bank, looking at the scenery and that, minus the diggers in the background. But I think it's good for a bite. I'm really, really hopeful. So obviously I'm on my own today, unfortunately. Scott's still not recovering, he hasn't even had the surgery yet. So let's see if we can get a barbel for him, and maybe even a chunky pike. So you catch me here on the banks of the Severn with Sid the Swan, who's replaced Scott for today's event. Any chance of a barbel today, Sid? What do you reckon? Any chance, Sid? Sid's not optimistic, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm definitely feeling good about a pike. Don't be Sid. Pike on the bank, Sid? Yeah, Sid's a good lad. Sid just baiting up the area. Cheers, Sid. Good lad. Who needs a bait boat when you've got a swan? Off he goes, look, straight under my line. Well guys, the pike rod's paid off massively. My biggest pike of the year at £14.6. Look at that. For a stunning, colours on him, everything, immaculate. What a stunning fish. Over the moon. What a beaut. Well guys, I weren't getting too much, so I flicked one out on the float. Just getting minnows, a little chub or anything I could find. And I've had this absolutely corking perch. What a little beauty he is. Look at that. What an absolute stunner. Well, fortunately the session's come to an end. It's only a short morning session realistically. But the result's been superb. My best pike of the year by far. Stunning looking fish, and I couldn't be happier, to be honest. I'm going with a big smile on my face. But we'll be back tomorrow, and I think we'll have a good day session tomorrow. I'll be down here about 10 in the morning, back till about 4 or 5. So fingers crossed. Come tomorrow, we'll maybe get a barbel out. But I'll tell you what, that pike is a phenomenal fish. But yeah, we'll see what we can do.
So, you will have just seen me have a lovely pike out of the weir up in Starport. Unfortunately, we didn't get any barbel out. It was a little bit clear that day, and it was a bit low. There was no colour in the water. There was no extra water on it at all. It was, you know, bad conditions, and it was crystal clear in the sky. It was blue skies with the sun, so they were very tentative in taking a bait, and I just couldn't coax them in, unfortunately. But the pike was fantastic. So what we've done is I've mixed it up this session. I thought I'd pop down to the middle stretch, just up from Worcester, up from the cathedral at the weir. And yeah, we're hoping for something to come good. I was all but ready to knock it on the head when I went down by the weir up that way. And yeah, as luck would have it, we've had our fortunes changed. But we've pitched up at this peg here. It seems quite a decent set, you know, good for a bite, I'd say. And just opted for the old meat tactic, hook straight through the meat, and we're just fishing down to the right. So I have put the two rods out, and in doing so, I put the left-hand one out on the feeder, full of hemp, and I've just drifted over a snag, unfortunately, and snapped that off. So I've just reloaded that one, reloaded the rod on there, and I've just got them down on the right under this little tree here. As the guy I've spoke to walking down with has said that that's where the barbel seems to be sitting, so fingers crossed we can have something. Barbel, chub, whatever we can get out of this stretch will be good for it, to be honest, because it's very tough. But we'll see what we can get, so stick with it. So we haven't managed to get a barbel, but moved on down to a different stretch of the 7 now, and the rod's just gone bouncing off on me meat, and it's not quite a barbel, but it's a nice chub, to be fair. So let's have a look at him. Well, there he is, sports fans. The friendly little chub that took me meat. Straight out the 7, fantastic looking fish. And I'm over the moon with that. Absolutely over the moon. Right, so unfortunately, that is it for this one. Didn't manage the barbel, but we'll keep trying, keep persisting. But you know, it is what it is. Barbel's not, you know, known as one of the hardest types of fishing on the rivers for no reason. But obviously, we're trying to keep getting the content out, so there'll be all sorts going on over the next few weeks. Got some very exciting things planned, and we'll just keep watching the videos. And if you like them, bang the like, smash the subscribe, and be ready for lots of content coming out. And we really appreciate the support. It keeps growing as you know, every video releases, it grows and grows, and we couldn't appreciate it more, to be honest. Scott will be back on the bank hopefully. He's had his operation today, so we'll be back on the bank, I'd like to think, in a month or two. But I'll keep going and keep knocking out the videos. I think next going to do a bit more predator fishing as well, see what we can do. But yeah, back on the carp as well before it gets a bit too cold. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. So I really appreciate you watching the video, and let us know anything we can do different or anything you want to see.